I don't know whether it was an inside job or not, but I can tell you that the more that they absolutely do not answer questions, legitimate, good questions. But how many of you guys have faith in the DOJ actually giving us the right answer, the FBI giving us the right answer? Here's what I can tell you. It's 2024, and I'm pretty sure none of us know the real reason things happened with JFK 61 years ago. Anybody ever heard about what actually happened? That was an inside job too. Guaranteed the CIA was in on that. And I think that this may have the same characteristics, just my own thought process. So you got a kid that's on your radar for 90 minutes that you see walk through with a rangefinder, that goes back and gets his backpack, then walks back, then scales a building, and you're going to tell us, by the way, that you didn't have a sniper on that building because it was sloped, although the other two snipers were on a slope roof already. So that one doesn't make any sense. Somehow you left the only building that had a clear shot at the president open. And a 20-year-old kid was able to outsmart the entire Secret Service. They pulled people off of his detail, off of Trump's detail that morning to go handle Joe Biden's event that she just coincidentally decided to have in the exact same area as Donald Trump the same day. So he's got an event scheduled. All of a sudden, she has an event scheduled. All of a sudden, they need to pull security detail off of his security detail to go help her in the same area, so the same people have time to get over to her, which leaves this one building open that's got a clear and direct shot, but somehow this kid was able to stash a weapon. I asked somebody this the other day. So let's go with the theory that it's just gross incompetence, because at the very least, it's absolutely gross incompetence. And the fact that that lady, Kimberly Cheadle, was not fired the next day, and still hasn't been fired, is absolutely proof that they will lie to you and absolutely hold no one accountable for anything. No one is ever held accountable for anything. There were so many colossal failures in there that what you're telling me is they were so inept that they left the roof open, but some kid from an hour away went, hey, let me just take my chances, go take my gun to a Trump rally, because I think I'm going to be able to scale a roof of a building and get a clear shot on him. Who would have thought you could ever possibly get a clear shot on a man? Nobody would think that's possible unless they had a little bit of help thinking maybe that roof's going to be uncovered, maybe there'll be a time frame with which you can get up there, maybe nobody's going to do anything, even though 35 people are pointing at you and going, he's got a gun, he's got a gun, he's got a gun. They're not going to do anything about it until you get off 3 or 4 or 5 shots.